Welcome to the Beyond the Years podcast, a podcast about all things Disney.
Welcome to the show, guys. Today we are going to play Would You Rather Disney Parks Edition.
Real quick. So every time I say, welcome to Beyond the Years podcast, a podcast about all things Disney, where everything is made up and the points don't matter. Do you get that reference at all?
No.
Do you know the show? Whose line is it anyway?
I never really watched that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Your childhood sucked.
Okay.
Okay. Disney parks.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather?
Yeah. Are we just getting straight into it today? I'm in a very weird mood today because we've got some really depressing weather going on.
It's not depressing weather. It's just cold.
It's depressing weather and it's making me feel very weird. So hopefully this will pull me out of it, talking about Disney.
I could tell as soon as I got home earlier, because I took a half day at work. I was like, well, she's in a weird mood.
Yeah. I don't know, because I was supposed to go in and work tonight. And then I tried to get out. Just didn't happen. And then they decided to close the store, which is great. Like, that's what they should have done from like this morning. But then that just like lingers over your head all day. And then it's like, I didn't make plans for today because I thought I was going to have to work. But I also kind of was thinking like, I'm probably not going to have to go to work. I don't know. I was just in a very weird mood. And I wasn't productive.
Well, that's why I came home. Because I was like, well, she's got to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came home and we waited. And then you left. And then shortly came back and was like, I can't get out of the out of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then your boss was like, wait a little bit longer and then go.
Mm-hmm.
Or try to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then they called it at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or 3:30 or something.
I don't know. I think it's because I don't know. I'm just in a weird mood today. We're out of tiles for our coasters, and I would like normally make more coasters.
We're not out of tiles.
Yeah, we are.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we are. We'll go.
The ones in the garage are glued together. So we are out of, like, I've been like digging through everything to find them. The ones that we have in here are either damaged or glued together or not perfectly square. So anyway, but normally, like, if I had some free time, that's what I would be working on. So I don't know, just a very weird day, and I just haven't been productive, and it just is messing with me because I normally start my days off very productive, and that kind of takes me through the rest of the day. But now it's like getting into the evening and I don't think I've done anything. So maybe this podcast will help. Okay. First question. So this is all going to be Walt Disney World questions. And then, so we'll probably go, I found this Would You Rather quiz on allears.net. And then I figured hopefully we would be inspired by these questions and then we can kind of come up with our own.
Okay.
Because that's what happened last time when we did our Star Wars Would You Rather. They had a lot of great questions, but they also had like kind of a lot of crappy questions.
Yeah.
And then after we did that, I thought of like 30 questions that we could have asked each other, but we didn't. Anyway. Okay. First question. Would you rather ride Haunted Mansion or Space Mountain with the lights on?
Wait.
Haunted Mansion or Space Mountain with the lights on?
Space Mountain.
I would rather ride Haunted Mansion with the lights on because it freaks me out, and I think I would really actually enjoy it if the lights were on. And I think it would be the opposite on Space Mountain. I think it would freak me out with the lights on.
Why?
I don't know, because it's a roller coaster.
So you're
like an indoor roller coaster? That's so weird with the lights on.
You see roller coasters all the time, though.
I know, but like indoor roller coasters, they're all dark.
So?
I don't know. That's my answer. Would you rather ride Big Thunder Mountain or Splash Mountain 10 times in a row?
Splash Mountain 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Splash Mountain.
Would you rather have to give up Fantasmic or Festival of the Lion King forever?
I guess Fantasmic, because I don't even know what that is.
It's just one of the nighttime shows.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, the Festival of the Lion King is good.
The hell was that?
I was playing with like a chain.
Oh.
Would you rather finish the kitchen sink from Beaches and Cream or the Harvest Feast from Garden Grill by yourself?
Finish it? As in eat it all?
Yeah.
I don't know, because
one of them is basically one of them is a big dessert and one of them is like a harvest feast.
A harvest feast.
Same. I'm more of like a savory person than a sweet person.
It depends on the time of the year. When it comes to Christmas time, I'm like, I like sweet stuff.
I do too, but
most of the time I'm like,
it would make me sick pretty quick.
Yeah.
Would you rather only eat in Epcot's France pavilion or Mexican pavilion?
France.
Yeah. The Mexico pavilion is so cool.
Yeah.
I love it in there.
I'd rather eat at French pavilion though.
I guess France. That's a hard one.
France pavilion.
Would you rather never eat popcorn or a Mickey pretzel again?
Popcorn, because I love pretzels.
You love pretzels. I prefer popcorn. So, I love popcorn.
Nothing better than a pretzel bun burger.
Would you rather stay in Cinderella Castle Suite for one night only or in a Polynesian Villa Resort bungalow for a week? Ooh, the Polynesian Village bungalows look super cool.
Is that like at Disney World?
Mm-hmm. They're like on the water.
Oh.
They're expensive.
Oh, that's why we never heard of them.
Well, I mean, I've heard of them, but they're just way out of budget.
Like Animal Kingdom out of budget or more than that?
They're more expensive than that.
Wow. I don't know. Cinderella's castle for one night would be really cool just to say you stayed in the castle.
Okay. Would you rather sleep in the Haunted Mansion or Tower of Terror?
The Haunted Mansion.
Oh my God. What? That's a good question.
I hate the Tower of Terror, so I was like, nope, I'm going Haunted Mansion.
Oh my gosh. That's really hard. Neither.
You know, we need to watch the movie The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy in it.
Yeah.
That was a funny movie from what I remember.
I remember it from my childhood, but I don't think it's it's one of those things that you hold up on a pedestal and it's kind of crap when you turn into an adult.
Maybe.
I'm going to say for my answer, Haunted Mansion, even though they're both would freak me out.
Spooky.
Would you rather climb to the top of Expedition Everest or Tower of Terror?
Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
Obviously,
cool.
It's like you're climbing Everest.
Yeah. Okay. So those are the only questions for that quiz.
That's it?
It was just 10 questions.
Okay.
Do you have any questions that you...
All right, guys. It's been nice. Make sure you like and subscribe.
I mean, there's tons of little quizzes that we could do. But I figured you would want to make up your own.
Well, that was only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I said, like and subscribe.
Oh my God. Here, let's do another one.
Okay.
Get warmed up. Some of these are going to be super easy. Which mountain would you rather conquer? Space Mountain or Big Thunder Railroad?
Big Thunder Railroad.
You like Big Thunder better than Space Mountain?
Yeah.
No.
I think Space Mountain's overrated.
No, it's super good. Which Hollywood Studios attraction would you rather ride? Rock and Roller Coaster or Tower of Terror?
Rock and Roller Coaster. That's
Same.
a stupid question.
Okay. Which new land would you rather visit? Star Wars Galaxy's Edge or Toy Story Land?
Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah. That's actually kind of a hard question because I feel like Toy Story Land is so much fun. But man, I would probably just be on Rise of the Resistance like on a loop.
Would you rather go to Pixar Park or
A Villains Park? Pixar Park. Okay. Which classic Disney snack would you rather eat? Mickey ice cream or Dole Whip?
What's Mickey ice cream?
It's just like an ice cream bar.
Probably the Dole Whip.
Same. What? They always do like really fun flavors of Dole Whip, like seasonal flavors if like there's a new movie out or something. I love Dole Whip.
That's the orange cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We got it once.
Yeah, it melted super fast.
Yeah.
Did you get a cone version? I can't remember.
I think so. It was good though.
Which Disney double act would you rather snap a selfie with? Mickey and Minnie or Anna and Elsa?
Anna and Elsa.
Yeah. I love Anna and Elsa. They're so cute. Okay. Which Epcot attraction would you rather try? Test Track or Soarin' Around the World?
Test Track.
Test Track for sure. Soarin' is
Soarin's
so overrated.
Soarin's fun, but it's not like Test Track fun.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather visit Disney World at Halloween or Christmas?
Well, since we visited at Halloween, I'm going to say Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I think it'd be more fun, and I like Christmas more.
Yeah. Let's see.
Which I guess we didn't technically visit it during Halloween. It was just during the Halloween like decoration, like all the pumpkins and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because we went in September.
Would you rather Cinderella Suite or the Wish Royal Suite on
What's
the
that?
on the cruise ship, the Disney Wish?
Oh. Ooh. I'm going to say the Wish.
Same.
That's
I really want to
interesting.
go. Would you rather just like the normal attractions or the attractions with the holiday overlays? So like sometimes during Halloween, they will do special overlays on the rides to make it more themed to like Halloween.
So Christmas, like this,
Mhm.
7 dwarves would be wearing Santa's hats.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm
I
going to
just
say the overlays.
I just like regular.
That would be fun.
Would you rather Finding Nemo, the show, or Beauty and the Beast, the show?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, the Finding Nemo show sucked. Sorry.
Did we go?
I've been, you haven't. They literally hold, it's people, obviously, holding up stick creatures,
Oh.
but they're like puppets,
No.
but they hold them above their head.
No.
It's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
No.
And it's
Pass.
outside. It's an outside theater, so it's like hot, obviously.
No, I'd rather see Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
What do they do with that one? Did you go that one?
Mm-hmm. It's just a really short, it's like a 30-minute version of the movie. So it's exactly the same,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's cut short.
Yeah.
It's
I'd
good.
rather see that.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Beast actually in a Beast costume?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see that.
It's
I want
pretty
to see
good.
what it looks like at least.
I mean, it's very like cartoonish, but it's pretty good.
Well, yeah, I figured it'd be more in lines with the movie instead of like the live action
Yeah.
stuff.
Would you rather Ohana or California Grill? The restaurants. Ohana for me. I really want to go there.
Yeah.
I think just the setting is really cool.
Polynesian. Is that in the Polynesian resort?
The Ohana?
Uh-huh.
Oh Lord. I don't know.
I think it is. It's got to be.
I think so.
What was the place that we went to at Animal Kingdom? Tusker House?
Yeah. Mhm.
No, I
that
mean-
was Tusker House. Are you talking about like an
Where we got the avocado.
Oh, that was the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah, but what was that?
Boma.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm. The drink was good. I wasn't like super impressed with the buffet.
I think, I'm assuming that's what Ohana is to the Polynesian village.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Boma. I don't care what you say.
No, I mean, it was fine. But when you think about how much that would have cost us if we didn't have the dining plan, just a buffet.
$60 a person.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is going to be like really off topic real quick, but did you see that Bob Iger was like dropping prices for Disney park stuff?
I heard that. Someone told me at work.
I saw the article about it. I didn't read it. I saw the headline.
I think it was like a week ago. Someone had mentioned, they were like, "Oh, you've probably seen this already." And then I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Bob Iger is dropping prices." And I was like, "No, actually, I haven't seen it yet because I don't know. We're like my brain is very cyclical. Like I focus on one thing at a time for a while, and then I'll kind of move on to another thing. So like if I'm invested in the Disney World, I will be super invested and I will like constantly be on it until I move on to something else. So I haven't been doing like research.
Yeah. I mean, I always listen to like Marvel stuff, news and whatnot from Armin and on his YouTube channel because he's always talking about stuff. So I'm like, oh, at least I know where I'm gonna get some of my ideas from.
Yeah, and
or if I don't see it like on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I keep up kind of.
But you're also very like I don't listen to fitness podcast, but I feel like you'll listen to like some fitness girl or makeup tutorials and crap like that too. Where I'm more or less just like, if I get on YouTube, it's to listen to nerd stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time. This is actually a good platform, I guess, to ask. What are the best Disney podcasts out there? Because I found a couple that I like. The Happiest Podcast on Earth. I like some of their podcasts, but not all of them. Like if there are certain ones of them, like there's a whole group of people who will do that podcast, and like not all of them will be on it all the time. And they do it every week, and they have like hundreds of podcasts. And I like some of them, but not all of them. Anyway, so I like them. And then I also, Unlocking the Magic.
What's the one with
Disney?
Is it Tim Tracker? Does he have a podcast?
They don't have a podcast, but I love their YouTube channel. I love listening to their live shows because it's more of like a podcast style kind of thing. But I'm having a hard time finding like a really good Disney podcast that is giving me what I want. So anyway, okay, let's get back to this. Would you rather Epcot's Canada or Germany Pavilion? I feel like that's pretty easy.
Canada.
What?
I don't know. I don't remember either pavilion.
I feel like Germany is just cooler. I mean, it's hard to tell from that picture.
Yeah. I'm going to say a pass on Josh.
Okay. Would you rather add Australia or Brazil to the World Showcase in Epcot?
Australia. 100%.
That is so funny. I'm like complete opposite. I'd rather see Brazil.
I'd rather see Australia.
Okay.
Because I want real Australians there working the booth.
Okay. Do you have any would you rather questions?
Would you rather...
Let's just do some basic ones.
Okay.
I'm going to make it really hard for you and really hard for me on these first two questions.
Okay.
Would you rather go to Magic Kingdom or Epcot?
Epcot. Bada bing, bada boom.
I think Epcot for me too, but those are my two favorite parks. And then for you, would you rather Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios? Because those are your two favorites.
Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
I like Animal Kingdom, but Galaxy's Edge is at Hollywood Studios. But that would be the only thing that knocks out Hollywood Studios for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Toy Story Land.
Well, yeah, that too.
Pandora's so pretty, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why it just edges it out, just because of Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, I'm going to say
rides,
Hollywood Studios.
Because the rides at Galaxy's Edge are like so immersive looking. Was it Rise of the Resistance?
Mm-hmm.
The game is like a 20-minute ride.
Yeah.
Because we were like, holy crap, it just keeps going when we were watching a ride through. That was crazy. But yeah, I'm going to say Hollywood Studios.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
What's the water park?
They have 2 water parks.
Okay, well, what's one of the 2?
I think Blizzard Beach
Okay.
and Typhoon Lagoon, I think.
Would you rather Blizzard Beach or Disney Springs?
I've never been to the water parks.
Oh.
But I feel like Grayson would have a really good time at the water parks.
Not Grayson, you.
I would not. No, I don't want to go to a water park. He would love it, but I don't really like being in a swimsuit.
Because you look so sexy in a swimsuit, that's why?
I don't like to be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be too hot. I don't want to be too cold. I don't want to be wet all day. So, Disney Springs it is. They have some really fun stores.
Yeah,
and
Disney Springs is cool.
They've got the T-Rex diner thing.
Yeah.
Which I could live in there.
So when we went to Disney Springs, that was like, we got off the plane and then we went to the hotel, checked in, and then we went to Disney Springs and we spent the rest of the day at Disney Springs.
It's a good way to start your trip because it's like you're getting a little taste of Disney, but it's not going to be like super exhausting for your first day like the parks.
Yeah. I'd say like to start and end the trip. It would be good.
Yeah.
Because you kind of like just like, instead of going to a park on the last day, go to Disney Springs and be like, grab the souvenirs that you didn't get. Because Disney Springs pretty much has like everything you can get at the parks for the most part. And plus a little bit more. Like the food stuff. Like, as we got hand towels that we still use to this day. They're trash now, but they're still...
Yeah.
We still have them.
I love practical things.
What else did we get? A couple other things.
I don't even
hand
remember.
mitts, I think.
Did we get those at Disney World or did I get those at TJ Maxx?
I
don't know. I know we probably got, like, you got your Jumbo shirt at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
I got an Epcot sweatshirt, I think. I honestly don't remember. It's been a long time.
5 years.
Mm-hmm. But, okay. Would you rather ride the Frozen Ever After or Test Track?
Frozen Ever After.
Me too. I was trying to think of something that would be kind of like comparable as far as like quality and...
I like Test Track, but Test Track is only fun when you're going fast.
Yeah. I feel like it's not as cool as it could be.
Yeah, I agreed. Because, like I said, Test Track is fun when you're like, all right, and you're going to test the track, or test the car on the track. And it's like, and it's like, oh, yeah, that's awesome. Frozen Ever After is like a slow, it's cool in there, like cool temperature. Because it's obviously like you're in Frozen.
Yeah, it's
so
so happy too. And when you get off the ride, you go to a gift shop in Norway. Yeah. Did you get something there? I feel like you bought something at that gift shop.
My Norway shirt.
Okay. Anyway, that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather... Man, I'm just like so out of touch with Disney World right now.
Well, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about when we went to our Disney trip. Because now I'm thinking about our Disney trip a lot. What was like your favorite thing? Since it was my first time, what was your most excited like thing for me to see or do?
That's actually a hard question because I think I was just excited because it took me so many years to get you convinced to go. And I think the most exciting thing for me was how much you loved it at the end. And you were like, oh, I want to go back. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So I think like the overall, how much you loved it. What was I excited for you to see? I knew you were going to love Animal Kingdom. That was kind of like my convincing point to get you to go.
Yeah. Well, that and Matt Oliver.
Mm-hmm. What was I excited? You didn't necessarily like love the things I thought you were going to love. Because to me, like going to Magic Kingdom and walking down Main Street is just like magic. And I don't think you care as much about that.
No. I thought it was cool to see the castle just because it's so like iconic. You know what I mean? Because you see it on every opening Disney movie and like pictures that you see of Disney World. Like it's the picture where you can see the castle and like Walt and Mickey in front of it.
Yeah.
So
I think a really big moment was, so I had been to Walt Disney World previously before we were even together several times, like with my family.
well, that and you had just went like the year before.
Yeah, I think I went 2 years before that with my sister.
Yeah.
And the Pandora area wasn't open yet. Like they hadn't even, I don't even think they had started construction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It wasn't open when I went with my sister. But to get to experience that with you for the first time, I was like proud of myself because I was like, this is awesome. And if he doesn't think this is awesome, then I can't help him because like it's super cool.
Well, that was a cool thing too, that we rope dropped Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the first park.
Yeah, we rode Flight of Passage and
yeah, literally the first ride.
Like way to start it off.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, that was crazy. Because we didn't even have fast passes for that. Because we just rope dropped it and we're like, we'll just wait it out. And we rope dropped. So like it went quick.
Yeah, well, back in the day when fast passes were free. So we rope dropped it and then we got a fast pass for the next day that we were going to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
For the ride, like in the afternoon. Because I knew we were going to want to ride it again.
Yeah.
But that was a really cool moment for you to get to experience Pandora and love it.
Yeah.
So.
You remember sitting on the, like, walking in the first, like, little chamber where they're like, hey, guys, welcome to Pandora. And it's like, whoa, this is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then, like, you go to each section and it's like, all right, here's your Banshee. Like, hop on. And I was like, what is it going to be like?
I cried a little that first time we rode it. Yeah. It sounds so silly to say, but I was just like so blissfully happy.
Yeah.
At that moment, I'm like, we're here. And this is so good. Anyway.
That was so crazy, like, because you like get lifted up and jolted forward. And it's like, oh, wow. Like you feel like you're kind of floating. And then the screen pops up and you're just like looking down at the ground and you're like, oh, whoa. Yeah, it's definitely fun. Okay, so like what else? Obviously you knew I'd be excited for Animal Kingdom and what is it, Kilimanjaro? Safari.
Yeah.
I think you knew I was going to like that just because, like, for those of you that don't know, my background is my family used to run in an animal park here in town. And like, so I grew up
like a drive-through safari.
Yeah. I grew up around that kind of stuff. So it was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that was definitely fun for me. But not as fun as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was really cool, but I was like, man, I guess I'd lived it up more in my head to be more like crazy.
People do. It's a ride that I really enjoy or an attraction that I really enjoy, but it's.
I think I'd rather be in Animal Kingdom.
Lodge,
yeah, and like wake up and see a giraffe out my window, kind of thing, instead of going on the safari.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd almost... No, I can't say that. I was going to say I'd almost rather stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge and not go to Animal Kingdom, period. But
We'd
Pandora,
never do that.
Yeah. Pandora's too cool. Okay, I'm trying to think.
What were you going to ask?
Well, I mean, what were you most excited for me to see? But let's see, I'm trying to think. Can you believe it was 5 years ago?
No, that makes me really sad. Because yeah, a lot's happened in the last 5 years. Man, I feel like Disney World is so crazy now. Like,
no, it's not. It's not the same.
It's not as fun.
Yeah, that's not the same. So when we went, I remember it was your birthday. That's like we were celebrating your birthday. So it was like at the end of August, the beginning of September.
We left on my actual birthday to go.
Is that when it was? I thought we left the day before.
No, I think we left on my actual birthday. And then when we got back, I had to go on a work trip.
Yeah, to Atlanta.
Yeah, right after.
RIP. Rest in peace, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when we got back from Disney, Spider-Man, the 2018 game came out. Because I was like, oh, I got that to look forward to when I get back to play that game.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you went to Atlanta for like a week on a trip.
Back when TJ Maxx actually cared about like training people.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else. You remember? Okay, so this was at Disney Springs. Where you go over to like the big lake, or is that the ocean? No, it's not the ocean.
It's just a little lake, I think.
Was it a little lake or a big lake? I can't remember. Where the little cars drove in.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just reminded me of an ocean, how it's set up. And I guess because we're in Florida, I thought, oh, it's the ocean.
Disney World is in the center of Florida.
I know.
But yeah.
I don't know. I
would
remember...
never be able to ride those cars into the water.
Why?
No.
Why not?
That would be terrifying. I would hate it.
Those little cars?
Yeah, I don't like being on the water.
Oh.
Unless it's like a big ship.
Like Dad's pontoon?
I was still pretty terrified. It would have
That's
to be
a big
like...
pontoon, man.
Yeah. Can't help it.
Interesting.
I'm scared.
I can only imagine you on a little bitty aluminum V-bottom boat.
No.
With a little bitty motor that you
No.
hand steer.
Not unless it was like a small pond.
A small pond knee deep.
Yeah. Pretty much.
No, I remember it was almost like overcasty. Because it was really sunny and hot. And then like the wind started to pick up and I was like, oh damn, like we're already gonna get rain. And then it got like really cloudy and then started like the clouds started to break up and it turned it into be like a really beautiful like afternoon. And I remember standing there on the first day being like, man, this is gonna be a lot more fun than I thought. Just because I was like kind of in the moment and like you were walking ahead of me and I was just kind of like soaking it in. And I was like, dang, she's got a nice butt.
You're funny. I don't remember that at all. Really?
Well, I didn't. It's not like I
just a moment.
specifically remember telling you, hey, that was just like an amazing moment. Like me looking around and you ahead of me kind of thing. It was just like, that was something I remembered because it was like when all the lights started to come on, but it was still bright enough outside where you could like see.
Yeah.
But it was still, it like how it lit up. It was still like, oh, that's so cool looking. And that was just at Disney Springs.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
You know, it was really good. We walked through, so we stayed at Pop Century because it's a value resort. And then we walked over to Art of Animation.
Thinking about it, got attacked by an alligator.
I just had so much fun walking through the outside part of art of animation.
Oh yeah.
Because they have like the Cars area, and they have like the Lion King out there, Little Mermaid.
Thinking about that now, can you believe that they have the skyline
Oh, that'd be cool.
there at Art of Animation and Pop Century?
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool to just like, oh, hop in this and we're gonna go to that takes you to Epcot and
Hollywood Studios,
right?
Mm-hmm.
From Art of Animation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the only places that the skyline goes to, or is the skyline at another resort?
I think there's one more. I think it's Caribbean Beach, but don't quote me. I'm not 100% sure. I think there's one more resort. Not 100% sure.
Interesting.
But anyway,
well,
that's all I have for today.
Okay.
I'm ready to eat dinner and move on with the day.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I had fun reminiscing there,
Mm-hmm.
but I understand.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening today. If you enjoyed the show, let us know, and we will talk to you soon.